The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but...
Decent folk live here.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it ain't.
Respect, Witcher.
He fell with... Who's this?
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Brewer, don't be...
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit in the gut and those herrings get tangled in your entrails, there'll be no hope for you.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Pomeran? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Pomeran de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with it.
So, Plan to go out and meet the bandits?
Palmerin wishes first to appear.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the...
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever. Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but...
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible cars!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened? To prey
Regular
upon
punch and
commoners
duty,
is no honor. To loot their meager stores.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are...
Oi, players! Can you toss ball?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come... Some wench sent them. Folk who say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the...
By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Don't let him catch his breath!
For Toussaint!
For honor!
Defend yourself, scoundrel!
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the heart. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked.
Beast wields black magic?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cry.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow...
We have no fear of creatures against which...
Anyone tried to hunt it?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no effect.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need. With no...
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all land. The beast could...
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst... Toussaint's a long way off. Gotta think if I really want to make the trek.
A minor inconvenience.
Geralt, we've no cause to return without you.
We will await you here.
This be the witch, freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Not looking good, I tell you.
Witcher, take pity. Don't steal our young.
Still waiting.
Have you reconsidered?
Ready to go, as soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint. To Toussaint!
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron! Watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one, not all for all!
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret...
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild...
So he came back down?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed. At any rate, it...
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll put up a good fight against the giant.
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the city to
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Have I gone absolutely cuckoo? Selling all dirt cheap?
The Butcher of Bluffigan thought to be the savior. You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair.
Knights of ours should turn their attentions to the Atlantic.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Toussaint. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their whole...
If you know where to...
No offense, but do I look... No. I rather leave it to someone familiar with such.
these diagrams somehow wound up into...
Toussaint was once home to Toussaint, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult...
Got it. Find them, find the...
As it happens, I learned my trade at Toussaint. What he told me... Well, that is what discouraged me. We must strike a deal. I shall tell...
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forge. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete...
Where do I look for the...
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school. Of the wolf, griffin, cat...
Tell me about my brother.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They
What kind of danger did he mean?
Legend claims wraiths,
The Griffin. What can you...
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher, he showed my master...
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush.
Let's talk about...
A year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me... You see, at the time he was working on new...
The diagram you saw.
Beyond any doubt, possibly a well-founded fear.
Tell me more about...
He appeared shortly after Master Toussaint took me on as his... True, this one clearly. Time passed.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it. Though once, long ago, wore some armor for it.
My master said the Manticores have their... He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarf, and still, Toussaint slammed the door in his face. The Witcher, however, failed. Bastoy
What do you have on... Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Annual chivalric tourney. Surfing as patron this year, Lady Main-B&W. Crowd around. monsters are your catnip. It is mine!
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Got guests. Careful.
How you like that silver?
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Junk, junk, and more junk. Junk, junk, and more junk. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen it.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so.
Long past. We were close friends once, but...
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did. But I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt. You've struck a raw nerve.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
Damn it! Watch where you step, fool.
Her Grace has called in someone to tend to the beast.
A killer from the north, they say.
What? With no lads brave
This
enough?
one
Of course we have.
sent my
Brave
master
received
my
with
duty to bring blood and sure.
dark
You
powers.
only
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrak. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn as...
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom...
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrak...
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly...
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just...
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be hit.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your...
I stepped out of...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared. Did you see anyone nearby? Did you...
Not a soul.
What did you see?
I saw a head bobbing.
Get a good look at the body.
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to... They had a hard hold.
Need to examine the body.
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he...
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left?
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an...
It is no secret.
I told Russell he'd get...
Such are the times.
It's true what they say. Gods...
So folk think the beast...
Knights have turned their backs on the old...
Why, you...
Let him talk.
The Duchess traits...
Don't listen.
Yes, the rebel...
They say anything else?
The Toussaint are no...
Picky monster. Thanks. Not coming with?
Some sort.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long...
I shall be off once I finish my pate. I shall be off once I finish my pate.
Oh, dear fellow, with... normally...
Could replace them with...
Replace crayfish with...
Show me... Thanks.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish-sock like that.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry. Damn it. Killer must still be here. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be. Woman from the inn was wearing this coat. In the cellar. Gotta be. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. River muck carried the body in his cart. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand. Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Used this to batter down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Could be lifesavers. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Laid in water for some time. A pouch. Nilfgaardian. If the murderer did this. Body was blows struck with creature that killed him had no Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except how's this possible? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limb. Examine the tissue. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? Now, pouch. Lots of